Just a little heads up about my voice. I don't know why it's really bad right now, so my apologies. It should hopefully improve by tomorrow's video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a really short episode of Surviv Alert. Last week was probably the longest Surviv Alert that will ever happen, and this one could be the shortest one. We've only got two short stories today. One is about the back-end improvements of Surviv, and the other is a person that we believe may have found whose alt he belongs to. The first story has to do with the back-end upgrades of Surviv. So I don't remember where specifically I mentioned this. It might have been on stream. It could have been in a past Surviv Alert, but I was talking about how unoptimized the coding was. There was two parts that were unoptimized. One was the pictures / graphics in the game, and the other was a whole bunch of leftover ad coding, I guess. I don't know how the best way to put it, but like all the code that makes the ads work in it. So there was about, I can't remember exactly how many, it was either like close to 25 or close to 50 past iterations of the coding that had to do with advertisements. So what Surviv did was, I think they took a good look at the code in order to reduce lag and actually reduced it. So now I only see 2 or 3 past iterations of old code in there, and I think those 2 or 3 that they found before, probably they couldn't figure out which ones were still partially necessary and which ones weren't at all. And then the other thing was the unoptimized pictures. If I remember correctly, they had like 1.2 megabytes worth of old code for advertisements and about a megabyte worth of unoptimized photos. They've now reduced the amount of unoptimized photos down to about 600 kilobytes, which is a really good change, but then again, it's not all the way. They still have more room to go. That being said, I think that's the reason why less people are lagging now after this update compared to the last update, was because they got rid of they fixed a bunch of the back-end issues. Our second story today has to do with Psychedelic. I know a lot of you guys who are in the competitive scene know who Psychedelic is. He even played in my tournament. There was mass speculations about who this person is, and there was even some strong evidence that it was multiple people instead of just one person. We were able to determine that Arsenic was one of the past people that was part of a group, but from that information, he wasn't willing to tell us who the current user was. There was a large group of us, I can't remember the exact people that were involved, that helped piece together some sort of best guess on who we think that person is, and we believe that person is Metal. We don't remember Metal. Metal was an OG player. He was actually a very good player. That's why we think it's continuous in skill from Psych. Metal has not been in the community for a very long time now. He retired a significant time ago, so we think it could very much be reasonable that he is reincarnated as Psychedelic. That being said, though, in my opinion, doesn't break any rules because Metal is no longer an active user, so everything sounds good to me. Alright, so this episode was very short because there's not really much for me to talk about, to be honest. There's not much in the Surviv community, in my opinion, or at least stuff that I haven't been exposed to. If there are stories that I'm missing and you guys have any good stories, either this week or just in general, please DM me on Discord and I'll make sure to include into a video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another video.